roll back on your feet, roll your feet back, and stand on that, put some pegs there underneath the ball of your feet, gives you a lot more control over the bike with your legs, and actually it forces your body to you know, your support shifts to your abs and torso, so you got a lot more control over the bike, and on roads like this, I don't even think about it anymore. It's just, that's where I go. And now if I'm on the interstate or if I'm on a straightaway and I want to relax a little bit, now yeah, I'll move the foot down to the arch and I'll reposition myself just to, where I don't get too stressed out on the so my arms don't get too stressed out, because I tend to, when I roll my foot forward, it forces me to use more of my arms to support myself, and that's fine. But that's my tip. Just keep your, use the ball of your feet on your pegs. Now, when you shift and you brake, I mean, of course, you have to move your foot forward a little bit, but, you know, I'm basically, I don't even know what gear I'm in. I'm probably in third, maybe fourth gear. And I'm running 70, you know, here on this 35-mile-an-hour road, so, you know, ain't nobody going to be complaining about how slow I'm riding. You know, there's a guy pushing me from behind here a little bit, but I think he's just trying to see what I'll do. You know, like on this straight, see, I can kind of roll my feet forward, and of course I can't look down and show you that, but I can roll forward a little bit and relieve a little bit of that tension, you know, kind of shift the control, the muscle control of how you're holding your body up on the bike, and it gives you kind of disperse your muscle control across, you know, different areas of your body. That way one area doesn't get completely stressed, you know. And I've had a lot of comments from cruisers like, oh, you have to lay down on those bikes, and really you don't. I mean, I'm more comfortable. Yesterday I rode 250 miles on this bike. I got off once after I rode 200 miles and got off once to fill up. And then I rode another 50 miles past that, so I put 150 miles on this bike, and basically I put my foot down maybe once, you know. So, well, I'll take that back. I got off and walked around a little bit and took pictures of the bike out of Edgar Evans State Park. But, you know, it's all about body position and relaxing. I can't stress enough about being confident, and confidence is, to me, it's not how fast you ride, and it's not how you can drag a knee and all that stuff. It's how you can ride and do those things comfortably without it, you know, white knuckling. And you know, I like riding like that sometimes, but that's not why I ride, you know. And most of the miles I'm going to put on there is riding just like I'm riding right now. Now, this is probably going a bit slower than I normally would ride, but this guy's going to flip his cigarette. So here we are at 2:31, and I'm going to head to Lebanon. I'm sorry, Murfreesboro. I could go to Lebanon if I wanted to. But I'll turn right here. We'll head back to Murfreesboro. Like right now, I'm on this, and this road is very straight. So that was my entertainment back there, I guess. And now I can I'm kind of up on the arches of my feet, and I'm letting my legs. I'm not even hugging the tank with my knees. And when I've got my foot in the aggressive position, I'll call it. But when I've got the ball of my feet up on the pegs like that, I typically will run that way. I don't have to bring my legs into the tank the entire time, no matter where I put my feet on the pegs. And like on this straight with these nice little just redirection, I don't even want to call them a curve. Or the road changes direction and stuff. I got my knees are out away from the bike. And that's just to let some air in there and keep me cool a little bit. The main reason why I wanted to make this video was to kind of show you that road back there. And then there's Cedars 11 State Park coming up here. There's a swimming pool here and camping. I think they got a park for the playground equipment for the kids and stuff. I've got kids, so I kind of look for that when I start looking for campgrounds and places to stay and that kind of thing. But yeah, right there was Cedars 11 State Park. I don't know if they've got cabins there. I know they got camping there. I've camped there before. And yeah, right there at the end of Central Pike, or at 231 is that park, and you're basically closer to Lebanon there. We're still in Wilson County, but you're closer to Lebanon there than you are to Murfreesoboro. But both offer some nice restaurants and nightlife, and so, I mean, you wouldn't have to be confined to the campground. You could actually get out and, have a beer or two, or actually, there's an Old Charlie's, I believe, just on this road, up there on I-40, close to Lebanon, so that kind of gives you the caliber of restaurants there. Oh wow, I didn't put my sunglasses on. See my sunglasses there? But this road is pretty nice too. It's a scenic highway. And it is, but for a motorcycle, I'd say it's pretty boring. But if you're riding in a group, it's a good group ride road. You can meet up in Lebanon and go to Murfreesboro, or go to meet up in Murfreesboro and go to Lebanon. This part of the state's full of history, and there's homes that are open for touring, and these state parks and places to go, and both of those communities offer antique malls, and they both are. Lebanon has a square, so does Murfreesboro. So it makes a nice place to stop and take a break, walk around, get a bite to eat, and move on. Well, it's 12:30 and it doesn't look like rain. They're saying by about 3 o'clock here it's supposed to really start. And then it's supposed to be over by 5 and beautiful for Mother's Day. So any mothers out there watching, Happy Mother's Day.